Good evening, everyone. I'm Jayashree from the Chennai branch of Europe Study Center, and welcome to today's live session. So, we have been conducting a lot of live sessions to create more awareness among students about the benefits of studying in Europe. So, today also, we are going to talk about a topic about benefits of studying in Europe. So, many people are still not aware about the opportunities that they have in Europe, and we are taking this opportunity to create a lot of live sessions. Mainly to create awareness among the students about the benefits of studying in Europe. So Europe Study Center, we are here for a long time. So we are in this industry for a very long time, 15 plus years of experience in the industry now. So every year we send around like 1000 plus students, and among the 1000 plus students, 30% they go for bachelor studies, rest of them they go for master studies. We have like lot of branches across India, and we are taking care of Chennai, Trichy, Coimbatore and Bangalore. And we are the India's #1 and the only dedicated center for European studies. That means we focus only on the European studies, especially the Schengen countries is what our focus is. Schengen countries, like when we talk about Schengen countries in Europe, there is a zone called Schengen zone. Under the Schengen zone, there are 29 countries, and the students get like one common visa for 29 countries, and that's a major benefit. So during the study period they can travel, and after the study period also they can travel. When it comes to job also, you will have like 29 countries options with you. That's a major benefit. And there is a map also behind my screen. You can see all the countries in blue and green, they all come under a common visa. That visa zone is called Schengen zone. So there are like 29 countries, if you can see here, all the countries in blue and green. And we don't do UK and Ireland, which is not a part of Schengen zone. So we focus only on the Schengen countries, and that's what we've been doing for a long time, and we mainly focus on the public universities. So in general, when it comes to education abroad, you can see like lot of agents and consultants pushing students to the private universities or private colleges, where they can get like huge commission from them. But here in Europe Study Center, we are not doing that. We are applying to all the public universities in Europe, and that is the major difference, and that is the difference that we have in Europe Study Center. We've been doing that. We apply only to the top ranked public universities in Europe. So there are like 29 countries, and we focus only on the top universities in all the countries. The #1 or #2 university in any country is our focus. Okay. So today the topic is like you will get free education plus the English thought programs. So we have like both the opportunities only in Europe compared to other countries, and that's what you're going to talk about. Okay. So as usual, I made a presentation with you to show it to you guys. So I'll just open the presentation. So I believe you can all see the presentation now. So free education plus the English thought programs. See, only Europe gives you both. This is what like I wanted to talk to you about. Europe has like lot of advantages, and people need to understand the importance that they have. So this is more important when it comes to studies. Like it's very important to understand like where they can get quality education at an affordable cost, and Europe has better prospects for that. So that's the understanding that we need to have as also. Okay. So yeah, so I'll just talk to you about it. As I told you, like we are here for a long time. So we are in the industry for a very long time, and we send like many students every year, and we focus only on the European countries. We have a lot of branches. I'm from the Chennai branch, and we are taking care of Chennai, Trichy, Coimbatore and Bangalore. So these 4 branches is what like our focus is. And as I told you, we don't work on commission basis also. So we promote all the public universities and colleges in Europe. That's what we do. So why is this topic very important? Why we have to talk about this topic? This is also like something to discuss upon, because when you see like Indian students, when they want to go for education abroad, they're taking huge loan. They take around like 40 to 80 lakhs loan, and the financial burden is there. So many people, I have personally met like lot of students and parents having huge education loan. They couldn't find any opportunity there, and they are back to India, and having a huge education loan and spending this kind of money, and for getting Indian salary and repaying this amount is not a joke. It's such a big thing. I read an article where 50 lakhs loan and the student couldn't find an opportunity. He's back to India and is earning only like 20,000 rupees now. and his father is paying like 75,000 EMI every month from his pension money that he's paying it. So why is this happening? Like students are not aware about the fact European universities are offering affordable free education. So affordable, the affordable quality education is there in Europe. So which still people are not aware about it. Okay. So yeah, so they are taking like huge education loans, and also like parents are also under like long-term financial pressure. So think about it, like as I told you, a father is retired and then he's paying all his money for the education loan that he's paying it because his son couldn't do it. So this kind of like financial burden, it shouldn't be there, right? So it's hard-earned money for the entire life he's spending to repay the loan. For what cause is the question. And many still not aware about the opportunities in European public universities, and they always think about when it comes to study abroad, like they always think about like US, UK, Australia, so where they have to spend like lot of money. This is what like comes to their mind. They don't even talk about like Europe, or they are not aware about the European opportunities that they have. And this is the reason like we are conducting a lot of live sessions, and this is the reason this topic is very important today. Okay. So yeah, so what are the common myths about studying in Europe? So when I ask about like why are people not choosing European universities, I get a lot of like statements like this. People say that European means learning a new language. I don't want to learn any new language. That is the reason I'm choosing English-speaking country, is what they say. This is not entirely true, because most of the universities, they are offering international program in the sense medium of instruction is going to be 100% in English. You don't have to necessarily learn the local language, it's not even required. But still people are not aware about the fact that they think that if they want to go to Europe or any European countries, they have to learn the local language, is what they think. But it's not actually the case. You don't have to necessarily learn the local language, and you cannot apply for a local thought program also. You can apply to a program called international program, and the medium of instruction is in English. So if you want to apply for a local thought program, you should have already completed C1 level here. Only then you can apply for it. Otherwise you are not even eligible to apply for it. That is how the program is. So that is what like we are also saying. So you can prefer European universities where you have lot of English thought programs. The medium of instruction is 100% in English. See, when it comes to international program, unlike here, you will not have like 40-50 students in a class. You will have like 8 to 15 students in a class. The student teacher ratio is also very less. Okay, and all 15 students will not be from the same country. They'll be from different backgrounds. They'll come from different countries. See, commonly you're going to speak only in English. Professor is going to teach you only in English. So language is not a barrier to complete your studies. Okay, language is definitely not a barrier to complete your studies. So all you have to have is the skill set to study. That's all. If you know English, you can complete your degree. That's how it is. That's how it works. Okay. And people also think that education is too complicated. So it's not the case, because you're going to study in practical education. So if you can study practically, if your intention is to learn new things through practical aspects, Europe is the place that you have to go. Because many university in Europe, especially the top universities, if they want to start an international program, they should have completed, like, see, in general, like they should have fundings from the companies. So whoever is funding the program, they'll only design the syllabus, because all the researches are happening in the university only. So it's all like funded program. The syllabus is all updated every 6 months, because it's been like funded by the university, funded by the companies. So the industrial connections are there, the industrial collaborations are there. So the programs are always connected with the industries, and that is how that you have like lot of opportunities after completing the studies also. And also people say that the degrees are not recognized globally. It's not the case, because all the top ranked government universities in Europe are providing like world like recognized degrees. It's like highly ranked universities, and the degrees are recognized all over the world. And even when you come back to India or you go to any other country, it is recognized. In general, the degree from a public university is recognized all over the world. So of course the degree is also recognized there. And they also think that only for toppers with perfect scores. See, there are like diverse admission criteria is there. So they welcome all students who are interested to study. There, of course, there are some requirements. So there are certain requirements. Like it's not only the top. It's not only for the toppers. Many universities, they don't ask for all these exams like this GRE, GMAT, IELTS, TOEFL is not required. So they will evaluate you through a video interview. They'll talk to you. They will understand whether you really have this interest to go study abroad or not. Based on that, only the evaluation happens. Okay, so it's not only for the toppers. It's all the requirement to visit our office is mainly if you have interest or passionate to go, or the requirement is only your students' interest and the eagerness to explore. If you have that, you are very well welcome to our office. And then always I have this thing like, low cost means low quality. Definitely it's not the case. They always compare it with what we have here, and they always say like, ma'am, here only private universities, private colleges are good, public colleges are not. They compare it like that. It's not the case. When it comes to Europe, most of the universities, they do offer free education for students. That doesn't mean that it's low quality. Low cost means it's basically it's on the vice versa. The public universities where they offer free education, it's difficult to get in. It's not very easy to get in also. It's all like government funded programs are there. So like how we have, see in India, you cannot compare it with India, right? India, like education is kind of a business here, but their education is not a business. It's not commercialized education there. So when we go as an international student, like we are paying some amount, but when they go as local, for the local students, it's all for free. So many EU students, they go places and they all have this free education only. But so it's all like government funded, and it's available for the international students also. Okay, so these are all the common myths that I get it from students. They think Europe means learning a local language. Definitely it's not the case. Education is too complicated. No, if you are like interested to study in a practical way, yes, of course you have to work hard. Of course it's going to be easy only, so you just have to work hard for that. And the degrees are globally recognized, so it's not the case. It's recognized only in Europe. It is globally recognized. And any marks that you have, if you have the interest and eagerness to explore, yes, definitely we can give you options for that. And low cost definitely doesn't mean that it's low quality. It's actually high quality in Europe. So we need to understand all these facts. Okay, so what does this free education really means? Free education in the sense, there is no tuition fee. We have living expenses. The important point to note here is, many universities in Europe, they offer free education for students, or it's highly affordable. The tuition fee is only like 3 or 4 lakhs for a year. So it is affordable. The living expenses varies for each and every country. Some countries the living expenses is high, some countries it's less. Okay, so it is like it is like affordable. As I told you, the tuition fee is all like very much affordable, but we have to take care of the living expenses. So there are cases where students get scholarship for the living expenses also. So case by case it differs. It's not some consultancies, they do say that you come here, like we will apply to this country, there is no tuition fee and the living expenses also funded. This is what they say, but it's not for everyone. So if you are eligible to apply for, if your profile is eligible to apply for, definitely we will do that. Okay, but education cost, if you see, we say like it's almost free, but living expenses still apply. Why they are offering free education? Because it's all like government funded excellences, government funded opportunities are there. So the universities are all like government funded. It's backed up by the government. It's also backed up by the companies because the companies are also like doing all these researches in the university. So it's also backed up by the companies there. Also, education is not commercialized in Europe. It's like non-profit, like it's all like public and non-profit. That means like it's all like publicly funded. It's funded by the government. That's why they call it as like it's non-commercialized education. So it's not a business for them. That's the reason like many universities, they offer free education for students, or the tuition fee is as low like 3 lakhs per year onwards. So overall, like you'll be spending like very less compared to the English speaking countries. So that's what I'm going to show you here. If you see like many countries, not only Germany, not only France, Austria, there are many countries. Okay, I've just given for an example. So if you see, there is no tuition fee. So tuition fee is only like 0 to 300 euros for a semester. That means 300 euros that will cover your ticket expenses also. There is a contribution called semester contribution, that's around like 100 to 300 euros, which also covers your ticket expenses. And many countries, the tuition fees starts from like 250 euros and it goes till like 5,000 euros for a year. And some universities, they do have like scholarships. They have scholarships up to 100% also. You can see in our YouTube channels, we have taken up interviews with lot of students. You can see 100% scholarships also. That is also there. Compared to the English speaking countries, if you talk about UK, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, Ireland, the tuition fees alone it's around like 25 to 45 lakhs. And you see like US and all, like they are charging around like 50 to 90 lakhs. So that's how the tuition fee is. So you can see the difference here. It's very clear. Europe is offering world class education at just like 1/3 of the cost. Not only 1/3, I would say around like 1/5 of the cost. What you're going to spend in the English speaking countries, 1/5 of that particular cost, like you can complete your entire studies here. That's how the the system is built, and many people are still not aware about the fact. Okay, how they can offer, as I told you, they have education is not a business for them. Okay, education is treated as the fundamental rights over there. So it's not, they are not, it's not considered as the the commercialized product there. It's considered as the social investment. So they are it's a fundamental right for all the people over there to get education. So they kept it for free. So the money should not stop education there. So that is how the European universities are built. That is why it's all like they offer like public responsibility that I have mentioned here, mainly because like it's not commercialized over there. It's a right. It's a fundamental right to get all the top quality education. It's open to all the people there. Okay, and also their economy is based on invention discoveries. They discover a lot of products, they give it to the world. That is their economy. Many products that we use every day, it's all based out of Europe only. So they invent and discover a lot of products, they give it to the world. That is their economy. And so for that, like lot of research departments are there, and these research departments are in the university. In most of the universities, there are like lot of research departments, and they want young minds to participate also. Many professors are Nobel Prize winners, like laureates. They'll come and teach you. That's how the quality of education will be, and they'll be like heading all the research departments, and they will involve themselves in all these researches, and they'll make the students involved in the researches also. And also like international students are welcome. They welcome international students. So it's not like if you see in English speaking countries, they term international students as cash cows. Why they term international students as cash cows? As a local student, whatever the student pays, as an international student, we are paying like 5-6 times more than the local student. So that is the reason they term international students as cash cows, because when you go, you pay a lot of money. So they are getting a lot of money, right? So that is the reason they term like that. But it's not highly welcoming also, right? It's not actually welcoming at all. But here in Europe, like even for the international students, they give the same quality of education, and as the same cost also. Something, it's no cost at all. So that is why like we say it's highly welcoming. And recently, like we have I've seen like many videos from the ambassador of Germany, and many policies are coming up now saying that they need more people, and they are welcoming like Indian people, especially like Indian people. They really welcome. So that's that we need to use that, right? So that's why I've mentioned here. So degrees are earned through merit and effort. It's not purchased through hefty fees. That is why why Europe is offering like free education here. So see, and also like many students, they say like I don't want to learn the local language. So it's a common myth people have this. If they want to go to Germany, they have to learn the local language, or if they want to go to any country, they have to learn the local language, is what they think. But it's not the case. So when you, as I told you, like many programs are offered in English. There are thousands of programs. They taught 100% in English. You don't have to learn any kind of languages. You don't have to learn German, or you don't have to learn French or Italian. Languages are not required there. Okay. So it's like many programs are available in that way. Some programs they do ask for it, but it's not for all the programs. Majority of the programs it's not required. So, and there are like at the master's level, there are like lot of opportunities also. There are diverse programs are also available. So many various programs and all the departments are available in many different fields. Okay, so some universities they do offer bachelor programs. So we don't see bachelors in general, like we have specific universities, because we don't want students to go and learn the language, because bachelors, some programs are offered in their own language, but masters all the programs are offered in English language. So bachelors, we suggest programs and universities where it is offered completely in English and without any foundation program, without learning the language, you can go and start your first year in English. That's how like we also suggest. Okay, so definitely you can study in Europe without studying the local language. It's not the case. You can get the degree without learning the local language. Okay, so many programs are available in all the fields: computer science, IT, data science, artificial intelligence, engineering disciplines, all engineering disciplines, mechanical, civil, electrical, aerospace, aeronautical, automotive, automobile, all the business and management programs, economics and finance, life sciences, sustainability, environmental studies, all the programs are available. So we focus only on the technical programs and management programs. We do not suggest programs for medical related programs. That medicine we don't do, and also all clinical related programs we don't do. Okay, so we do only like all this this technical programs and management programs is what our focus is, and all the disciplines it's available. Okay, so we have like 29 countries. We will suggest you options based on your profile. We will evaluate your profile. We will do a profile evaluation, and based on that we will suggest you options. Okay, see, nowadays we get a lot of students asking for cross majors also, and cross majors are not accepted in most of the public universities. It's not accepted. Business schools only it's accepted, because especially I mentioned this computer science and IT, data science and AI. Many students are asking for it, like from biotechnology background, from mechanical background. Many students are asking for it, which we actually don't do. We cannot apply also. You need to have like relevant bachelors to apply for it. Okay. So what is the quality that you have in European universities? First thing I told you, like world ranking will be there. Most of the universities, like what we do here, it's all like top universities. Top universities, as in any country we go, we focus only on the number 1 or number 2 universities in that particular country is what our focus is. That's how like we also work. Okay, so the top universities, obviously they'll have like rankings, various fields, like also like specific universities, they have rankings for specific faculties also. Okay, so we will enlighten you with all the possible options that you have, and we will help you decide as well. Also, of course, there are like lot of researchers are happening in the industry. Many universities in Europe are very old, like 100 to 1000 plus years old. Lot of research departments are there. So a lot of these research departments are from, if you see, they invent and discover a lot of products, as I told you, like you will be able to learn from them. So that should be the place like where you can learn also, right? So if I see the YouTube, the Bluetooth that I'm connected now, and the Wi-Fi, or even the ballpoint pen, or any car company that I see now, or any electrical products that I see here, it's all based out of Europe only. That's full of like innovations and discoveries, and that should be that is the place like where we can learn also, and that is the best place to develop your skill set also. Of course, you can study in a practical way. Practical learning approach is there. So as I told you, like lot of research departments are there, and why this research department is there? Because you have to study in a practical way, and that's where you'll be doing a lot of projects. You'll be involving yourselves in internships, researchers. You can even work as a research assistant also. A lot of opportunities that you will have. You just have to utilize it. So when you study practically, of course you can have the knowledge that you want, right? So that will develop your skill set. Through that, like you can go to any places that you want. And industry collaboration is there. Any university, as I told you, the top universities, if they want to start a particular program, the related field company should fund for them. So whoever is funding the program, they are going to design the syllabus. That is why the syllabus is all like industry connected syllabus. The syllabus is all like updated every 6 months. And many of my students, they have converted their internship into a full-time opportunity. So when you go for bachelor's or master's, the final semester is an internship. So when you do that internship in a company, you can convert that internship into a full-time opportunity, and that is highly possible in many all the universities there. Of course, you're going to get like globally recognized degrees. People always think that it's not. It's valid only in Europe. No, of course it's not. They always have this myth that it's not, the degree is from a non-English speaking country, so it's not recognized. Definitely, it's not. It's a public university degree. It's recognized worldwide. It's respected worldwide also. So the cost of living, if you see, depends on the countries. It varies as low as like 300 euros for a month. So it's 30,000 rupees in Indian money, and depends on the countries it can go higher, and depends on the places that you live also it will be like different. So it will cover all your expenses like your accommodation, food, groceries, your transport passes, health insurance, everything is going to get covered. So compared to the living cost in Indian metro cities, it's coming to of like equal only, if you ask me. So yes, of course, like you have this opportunity to see some students, they also have this option to get scholarship for the living expenses also. So it depends on the profile, and if the profile is eligible for it, then we will apply it. Okay. So as low as like 30,000 rupees for a month in Indian money, then it's especially for bachelors and all, like it's really good, right? So if you go to a deemed university or any private universities here, it's kind of like less only like in Europe, but you get like quality education, and you get like practical way of learning, and you have an opportunity, international exposure is there, you have an opportunity to go to 29 countries. So all of this is a possibility for you, right? So people usually ask me this question, so I made this particular slide with the return on investment. They ask this question, what is the return on investment that I will get? See, first of all, you need to understand you are not investing on a property, okay? You are not investing on some kind of like movable or immovable property here. You are investing on yourself. You are investing this money to develop your skill set, okay? So what are you going to get here? First of all, like compared to English speaking countries, if you choose Europe, there is no, you are not going to take like heavy educational load. Think about like having 50 lakhs, 60 lakhs, 70 lakhs educational. You're not going to take that much amount here. The overall expenses will be like less than that. Like one fifth of whatever that you're going to spend, you'll be spending here. That much only you're going to spend here. And also like a lower financial risk. So you will have like reduced this even if you take like educational, it will be like reduced burden for you, right? And even if you come back here and work, or you are working there, it's going to be helpful for you. And also like you will have better career flexibility. You are going to get like 29 countries options. During the study period you can travel, after the study period you can travel. When it comes to job also, you will have 29 countries options with you, and that is a major benefit, and it's a flexibility that you're going to have also, right? And also like high employability options are there. So it's a degree from a public university, the top university, in any country you go, you will have like high employability also, because Europe is full of industries. Lot of industries there, industry connected program. You just have to study well. You study well, you have lot of opportunities, and you will have to utilize it, okay? So you are investing on your skill set, you need to understand that. So what are the, after completing your studies, what are the pathways that you have? Okay, so you have this post-study work permit option. Okay, post-study work permit option after completing the studies. They'll give you some time to find an opportunity. That opportunity in general, it's for like it depends on the country, it will vary. Minimum like 1 year stay back option that you have. Germany is offering like 1.5 years. France is offering like 2 years. So minimum like you have this 1 year stay back option. That stay back option is to convert your student visa into work visa. Okay. So you don't have to see, many students they don't convert student visa into stay back period. They convert their student visa into work visa directly, because they'll have a job offer before completing the studies also. So as I told you, like the final semester is an internship. You can work in a company. So when you work in a company, you have high possibilities of converting that internship into a full-time opportunity also. So yes, of course, that is possible. So you have this post-study work permit option. It is available across all the European destination. Wherever you go, it is available for you, and you have opportunity in these 29 countries. It's not just one country. It doesn't mean that you study in a country, you have to work in the same country. You can go any country and you can work also. That's a possibility there. Okay. Of course, like you can get into permanent residence also. You go to any English speaking countries, it's not as easy as it sounds. Okay, but in Europe, you just have to stay there in the country for a particular period of time. So 2 years you are studying, 1 year is a stay back, and then you have to continue your work visa, renew your work visa for n number of times. Any country, if you stay there for 5 years, you are eligible to apply for PR, so permanent resident. And any country, if you get PR, US, UK, Canada, Australia, all these will also become a visa-free country for you. And that is also another benefit that you have. It's not just one country that you are moving, you have like 29 countries options to explore, and that is a major benefit for you. So yeah, so if you still think, no to Europe, who will think that? So if you are ready to put in your effort, if you are ready to work hard, Europe is actually the best place to live. Okay. So it is not a right fit for someone who's expecting just to go around, have a luxury campus life. That is not the focus should be. The focus should be on academics, not the amenities that you have. Of course, Europe has world class infrastructure is there, but focus is mainly should be on the academics. And if you're looking for any shortcuts, easy shortcuts, I just want to go there, I don't want to study, I just want to work part time and then I come up in life, that's not going to happen. You should work hard. It requires dedication and hard work. So if you are ready to do that, yes, Europe is the place for you. And if you're looking for guaranteed job placements, many consultants, they use that. They'll give you guaranteed job placements. That doesn't happen that way, okay? This particular, if you ask me, this job is based on the skill set that you have. You need to develop your skill set, which is very important. And Europe is a place that where you can do that. Of course, you can get opportunities. There are plenty of opportunities there. You need to work for that. So that is more important. So they value discipline, effort, and academic seriousness. That's what they also look when you attend any Skype interview, video interview, or anything that your letter of recommendation, your motivation letter, everything that they see, how passionate are you to go and study there. And that's the only expected thing there. Okay. So yeah, see, what does all you have to do here is you have to get the proper guidance, which is very important. Okay. See, when you see what we say about this proper guidance, when you choose wrong university, your outcome will also be go wrong. So you will have to give more importance for the university and the course, and we will help you out with that. Okay. So because you're going to make a career out of it, it's very important, and you have to get an expert guidance for that. And you have to understand the importance of public universities. Okay, private it's definitely not equal to the public universities. You have to understand the difference, and you recognize the public university, recognize the benefits of public university, the importance of public university, and the cost involved in it. For all of these, right guidance is important. And also you have to go to a place where they are not going to promote you all commission based options. We as I told you, Europe Study Center, we focus only on the public universities, which is very important. We will give you all the possible options, which is not going to be driven on the commission that they offer. Okay, so which is very important. So this right guidance will definitely save you years and also money. I've seen many people. I have had students who went to English speaking country, who went and then they studied 1 year. They are back to India. Now they are looking for European public universities, Schengen countries. That is also there. So I would suggest you don't do that. Take the expert guidance, which is very important. Okay, definitely you have to take the expert guidance there. Okay. Also, as a Europe Study Center, we are here for a long time, 15 plus years of experience that we have. So each and every student, we spend 1.5 hours with each and every student, giving them all the possible options that they can have, which is the best option for them, which is not possible. See, here we will tell you the facts. We will not give you any false commitment. This is possible, not possible. We'll tell you very clearly. And this is what is very important also. Many agents, they will not do that. They will only say that, take this option, give this options. Okay, at the last minute they'll say no, it is not eligible. So we will never do that. If it is possible, we'll say it's possible. If it's not possible, we'll clearly tell you it's not possible, and we'll give you all the possible options for you to explore. Okay, so that is why we are here for a long time, because we'll not give any false commitment. And we are not an agency or a consultancy. We are the admissions office for 200 plus top ranked government universities across Europe. So we invite a lot of delegates here. When they come, we'll also invite the students to meet them. So we'll all be posting it in our network also about the opportunities that we are giving. So when if any delegates are coming, we'll also invite you. It's an opportunity we are giving the students to meet them directly, interact with them, get more information about the particular university, and they can also get it's an opportunity to meet the European delegates also, right? So we do that every now and then. We do that. And also we focus only on the Schengen countries. We don't focus on the other English speaking countries. We focus only on the Schengen countries. Okay. So also as I told you, the ethically transparent support, it's possible, not possible, very clearly we'll tell you, and we don't work on commission basis. That is the reason we've been here for a very long time. So you should definitely make use of this. Alright, okay. So we have been we have conducted lot of interviews from our students. Not only here I have mentioned only Slovakia here, but there is like many other countries. Like the last live that I did it with Slovakia, so I just copy pasted the same slides you can see here. But still, we have conducted like interviews from all the students from all across all the countries are there. So it's a wonderful option for you to go through the understand the success stories, understand the they have shared this, they have taken the time and then shared the success stories, and we have posted like 100 interviews here. So you can watch this and you will get more idea on what I'm talking about. Okay. So that's it. This is the end of my presentation, where you can see the contact numbers of all the branches. So Chennai, Trichy, Coimbatore, Bangalore and rest of India. So we are all on WhatsApp and all these numbers. So all you have to do here is like just connect with us, understand like what we do here, and come and meet us. Do come and meet us. So if you can come and meet us, like you will understand what we are doing, because we are spending a lot of time with each and every student. Evaluating their profile, giving them all the possible options that they can have. So you should actually definitely make use of that. So all you have to do here is we are just a call away. So text us, call us, like have a counseling with our we have a panel of counselors. So you can talk to us many people are here for a very long time, so they know what they are doing, and we will give you all the possible options, and we will help you decide as well. So now is the time you need to do it, because many applications are going to get closed in another 1 month, 1 or 2 months, like everything is going to get closed. So you'll have to apply as early as possible. The deadlines are also very important. You have to apply. When you apply earlier, like you can save a lot of money in the application fee also, and you have a lot of time to prepare well in all aspects. So it is very important to start early. So do connect with us, talk to us, understand all the possible options that you have, which will help you decide. So I hope you have understood like what I have been talking about the benefits of Europe. So let me see whether if I have any questions. If you have any questions relevant to your profile, like you can ask me, then I will answer the same. Let me see if I have got like any questions here. Okay, so the number displayed on the screen. Any questions that if you have, like you can just post it there, and then I will answer it. I will get it in my phone and I will answer it. Okay, let me just check if I have got any questions here. Okay, is there any age limit to apply for this master's program? See, age limit in general for studies, age limit is not required. Okay, we are having this age limit of up to 26 years or 27 years, because more than that, getting the visa possibilities are very less. So that is the reason like we have this age limit. For bachelors we take up to 20 years, and for masters we go up to like 26, 27, not more than that. Okay, but in general age limit is not there. Okay, are there any hostel accommodation with food? Okay, see, when it comes to accommodation, all the universities, they have something called international accommodation. Okay, universities have international accommodation. Wherever there is international accommodation, we try to book that only. If the international accommodation is not available, then only we try to book outside. And like here they don't have any food facilities and all, but they do have canteens and all, but you will have kitchen utensils. You can cook for yourself. Okay, that's how it is. You have this dorms which have everything there. All right, that you can do. Okay, Angel is asking, I have seen the webinar. Will you provide full support from the beginning of the process until we reach the university? Of course, yes, we do the full process. We take like end-to-end process. Okay, end-to-end process in the sense like we will evaluate your profile, we will suggest you possible options, and after shortlisting the options, like how you need to proceed further. So all you have to do here is like you just have to work on the documents. We have a very good team. We have a separate admission team. They are working for many countries. Like many people are working for different countries. So they will they'll give you like proper information on everything, and we will take it forward, and we will take the end-to-end process. Okay, all right. Okay, are there part-time jobs available in Europe? See, part-time jobs in general is legally possible, legally or eligible to work part-time. Some countries you can work part-time for 20 hours per week, 30 hours per week, or 40 hours per week also you can work part-time. Some countries are allowing full-time. For masters they allow full-time, you can work and study. But as a study center, we do not suggest students to go for part-time. You are not going there to do part-time. Okay, see, like this English speaking countries, many agents and consultants, they'll tell you that you go there, you can do you can work for 20 hours, you can work this week, and then like you can earn 1 hour, this much you can earn, and with this money you can take care of the living expenses, is what they say. We are not going to tell you that. You are going there for studies. You have to study at least 5 to 6 hours a day. Legally it's possible. As a study center, we will not recommend students to go for part time. Okay, sorry about that. All right, okay. All right, I'm a BDS final year student. I've seen that you don't suggest medicine abroad. I'm planning to study abroad, but not clinically. What programs that I have? Okay, see, if you are not looking for a clinical program, see, clinical program you cannot study in Europe, because you have to interact with the local people and then practice, right? You have to practice and study. That's how the clinical program works. But you cannot do that in Europe. But you can do like non-clinical programs like public health, global health, healthcare management. All these programs are for you can study also. I've had like students who went there for a non-clinical program, and yeah, they are in a very good place now. Some people are even working in WHO. Yeah, so there are possibilities there. Yes, you can apply for a non-clinical program. It's highly possible. Okay. Is work experience mandatory to study masters? Because I'm looking to get job after masters. See, work experience, it doesn't have anything to do with like your job opportunities, because many students that we send are pursuing students. So bachelors, they study, and final year they come here and they start the process. So masters, they go, right, they will not have any work experience, but they are all in a very good place now. So work experience is not a mandatory, it's not required to apply for masters first of all, and it is not even required to find opportunities there. So you can definitely find opportunities without having the work experience here. It's not required. Okay, okay, fine. Which country is good? Sweden, Denmark, Netherlands, Germany, instead of like courses with education cost. Okay, see, it depends on your program. You have to give more importance for the university and the course rather than the country that you are looking at. We always say this. You can go to any country you want, but the university should be the number one university. The number one university in any country will be good for you. Any country you go, doesn't matter. In the 29 countries, if you can see in the map also, 29 countries, we suggest any country. Okay, so any country you go, make sure that's a top university. Number one university in any country, it's actually good. So the country is not important. We cannot compare it like with the countries. It doesn't work that way. Okay, all right, okay. All right, okay. Are there any other questions? Let me check. Vikas is saying like, okay, I have bachelor's in design. I want to go for master's in design, especially in transportation and automobiles. What are the requirements? Okay. See, I have to evaluate your profile first. Based on that only we can suggest it to you. I'll suggest you to connect with us. Let's evaluate your profile. We will evaluate your profile and see like whether you are eligible to apply for it or not. Okay. So you have done anything, if you have just mentioned like bachelor's in design, I don't know like what exactly it is, whether it's a product design or anything like related to the studies, that you can definitely apply for. Okay. That we can do. You have to see like how it will work out. All right. Okay. What is the eligibility for bachelor's and masters? Okay, see, eligibility is like bachelor's and masters. See, the specific universities, they have specific requirements. In general, if you see for bachelor's, you should have complete, like you should be in your 12th standard now, and you don't have to wait. You can get the predicted score and you can apply. You don't have to wait until you get the result. Okay, if that's what you're asking, until you get the result, like you don't have to wait. Okay. So you can apply. Even for the masters also the same thing. If you are in the final year, you can get the bona fide certificate and you can apply for masters. So there are certain documentation work is there that we will guide you for that. You don't have to worry about that. Okay. Okay. Minimum percentage. See, percentage, it varies. Okay. It depends for each and every student. As I told you, it varies. If you look at like minimum 60% is required for any university. Some universities, depends on the programs, they have their own requirements. Okay. Application deadline. What is the application deadline? Application deadline is very nearby. We have to start as early as possible. So that is the main requirement that we need to look at. Okay, so application deadline, if you see many universities, they are going to close by Jan, and some universities are going to close by Feb, and some universities by March. Okay, so we need to start as early as possible, because it's more like first come first serve. So whoever, like if you apply first, you'll be given more preference also. So you have to, you should not wait until the deadline comes. You have to apply as early as possible. Okay, which is very important. Okay, is IELTS mandatory for all the countries? No, it is not mandatory for all the countries. For specific countries it is required, but definitely it's not mandatory for all the countries. Okay, do I have to take IELTS and TOEFL both? No, definitely no. IELTS, it's International English Language Test System. TOEFL is test of English as a foreign language. Both are English. They are going to test your English skill only. It's an English test only. So either one is fine. Both are not required. Is PTE accepted in Europe? No, it is not accepted in Europe. You have to either take IELTS or TOEFL, and some cases you don't require any of these exams. They ask only for this like video interview. Based on that they will decide. So it is not required for any of the cases. Okay, how long is the visa process? Okay, so the visa process varies for each and every country. Minimum I would say around like 60 days, 60 to 90 days, depends on the country we go. But if you are a completed student, like we will start the process as early as possible. For the pursuing student, we wait until you get all your documents. So once you receive all the documents, we will proceed with that. Okay, so that's how it works. Okay, fine. Are there any other questions? Let me check. Okay. What are the visa approval chances for Europe given the situation in English speaking countries? See, as I told you, visa, they follow certain process and procedures. It will be done. Okay, we have a very good team to get the guidance as well. So we just have to follow certain process and procedures. So it's not as difficult as it is in English speaking countries. I know all the news. In Australia there is 40% visa rejection. New Zealand it's 50%. Canada is 80%. US also huge visa rejection. Even if you are ready to spend more money, they are not welcoming actually. But in Europe it's not the case. Okay, so if you are going to get an opportunity in a top ranked government university, of course it is possible. And it's not a very difficult process as such. It's easier only. So which is you don't have to worry about it. My team will guide you with all the paperwork. Okay, all right. Are there any other questions? Let me check. Okay, great. I think that's it. I have answered all the questions. So if you have any questions in the future also, you can text in the same number and we will get back to you, or you can put in the comments. We will reply to your comments as well. So please do come and visit us. We spend like 1.5 hours with each and every student. So please do visit us, come and meet us, talk to us, have get an evaluation of your profile. Okay, it's all for free. So please do that. And then we will give you all the financial guidance, like what all you'll have to do, how much you need to spend, everything that we will talk to you about. So this is what it is. So this is what I want to talk to you about. So if you have any questions in the future also, don't hesitate to connect with us. You can even ask for a Zoom counseling. You can even ask for a phone counseling. We will help you out with everything. So thank you so much for attending today's live, and I'll see you all in the next session. Thank you all.